converging wishes call forth the miraculous. Resultant miracles bring forth reconciliation. And the reconcilers, they have advanced beyond trial, tribulation, obstacles innumerable, where they spread hope near and far. Their work lives within the embrace of the Great Mother, whose world will be bestowed a bountiful future. But as their roles conclude upon the stage of steel and verdure, a new story begins to forge roots. And roots are uncertain to take. One must survive whirling sandstorms and ceaseless plumes of smoke before tales can be told upon this stage. Reveil. 'Tis a plane of combat, of gunfire and magic, made upon happenstance when a divinity brought life unto the stone of beginnings. The inheritors of this great work, the Titans 3, stand atop civilization. Titan of force, Not. Titan of prosperity, Ishilindrig. Titan of order, Vincent. The balance between the triptych is tenuous, teetering. Reveil is a powder keg, awaiting the inevitable spark of destruction. Though many holdeth fire, there are but few aspirants who could ignite the world. Perchance it be those who live to lift their names. Grand ambitions cross paths with discord, cantering through the wasteland. Mayhap it be those who live for justice. Honest eyes stare affixed to tomorrow, mirroring the soul of a man ready to spring into action for others. Perhaps it be those who live in the mist of darkness. The godlessness of the era is proof enough of hardship, though dark dwellers waver not. They simply obey what must be done. May chance it be those who live in the fog of twilight. Grasp they at the past, the future, and all times between. Warped, wandering wretches that they are. And yet, a guest alights from a dimension unknown. Savior of the world, or herald of its combustion, the omens will right themselves in due course. O willful aspirants, fate demands much of you. Far flung are your lives to the whims of destiny. But you must decide, how will your tale be told?
My beautiful baby sister, I love you. No, 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 no. Stop. I don't want this. You thought wrong. This is a mistake. Please. I never wished for... Where is this? What am I?
Well, I'm just sick and tired of their deviltry.
You talking about Bunny and Baron? They may make like folk heroes, but they ain't nothing more than a couple of street rats.
Ha! Jealous! That's what they are. Upset we live the high life.
But sometimes I pity the poor creatures. Why, just imagine if we were the outcasts, undeserving of Mr. Ishilindrig's seal. Ugh. It's enough to make me shudder. sudden. Who do we have here?
I bet she's hired help. On account of those rags she's wearing.
Hired help? Is that what I am? You trying to be cute or something?
We don't have time for this. Why don't you go somewhere else?
Where do I go? Oh, misery me! Ain't she just the eeriest little thing? Hey, you. Would you please help a lady out over here?
What seems to be the problem?
This woman's been hanging around for a while, pestering us. I think she's a bit balmy, too. Mind taking care of her?
Yes, sir. Y'all can run on home. Hold on. Where do you think you're going?
Did you not say that I, too, may leave?
You got any identification?
Identification?
Tell me your name, ma'am.
It will not come to me. Would you happen to have my name?
This is getting nowhere. I need backup. Trespasser from the slums. Repeat, trespasser from the slums. If you just gone back to where you came from, we wouldn't have to make things ugly.
I do not know where I come from.
That's so. Then why don't I just knock you back where you belong? Oh, hush up. You'll live. Hey, can someone help me get a...
What force impelled you to attack? Was it my actions?
How? How is she standing?
I do not have the answer. That is why...
Fire!
That is why I ask you to tell me.
Oh, she's demon spawn!
Get that tail out from between your legs. It ain't nothing more than some fool magic.
Does the bloodshed warm you? To me, it feels so cold.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I am so sorry.
Oh, heavens. Heavens, what is she? She don't look like a wretch, but she sure fights like one.
What hole did you crawl out of?
The answer, all answers, escape me.
Stop playing dumb.
I am not playing. Please, let us stop. Much is hazy, but I can feel. The bloodshed makes me so cold.
Backup! I need backup! Surround the target and shoot her down! Alright, you fiend. We're sending you back to hell.
Fiend? Is that what I am?
Hey, look at me. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm scared. Take aim. Hold her steady. Fire!
We're hightailing it.
Who are you?
A witch has appeared. Be on alert.
Come on, hurry!
Where'd they go?
Did y'all see that? She just ran off with a wretch. What is going on here?
Don't look at me for no answers. I can tell you one thing, though. It was an ill wind that blew that creature in.
Do we chase them? I don't feel good just letting them wander loose, but
Yeah, I know. Bunny and Baron take priority. In any case, don't let your guard down here. Back to your posts.
Yes, ma'am.
Best keep on running, fiend. Fire and brimstone is nothing compared to what's gonna happen when I next lay eyes on you.
All right. We should be safe here.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Happy to help. But, well, you shouldn't be wasting your thanks on a creature like me.
Those men and women called me a fiend and demon spawn. Are they to be believed? They are, aren't they? When I tore through their flesh, there was no resistance. That would not be possible unless I were...
Well, I can see there's no use beating around the bush. Yeah, you're right. You and me. We're the meanest, saddest demons you could ever imagine.
I am a demon?
Yeah. Ain't an easy thing to accept, but there you have it.
So you know who I am?
Strictly speaking, I don't got a clue who you are. But as to what you are, well... The other inhabitants in town, oh, they've got a name for us. Call us wretches.
Wretches.
You know, I can't even recall that much about myself. I know I had 2 precious babes. Such sweet little things. But there was also someone I need to apologize to. That's it. That's all I remember.
I do not sense anything demon-like about you.
That's 'cause you're a wretch, too. We look human to each other. But to living folk, they say one glimpse of us is enough to make the blood curdle. And our speech, it's likened to invisible creatures whispering in the night. Look, it is what it is. Wallow in self-pity all you want, but...
Pity? No. That is not what stirred within me. I merely wish to know how I ended up here.
I've heard speculation, but, well, I'm just a second-hand account. Be better if you got your information closer to the source. Tell you what, on the other side of town, there's folk who have been wretches far longer than me. Likely know more, too. Go talk to them.
I see. Thank you.
Like I said, don't waste your thanks on me. I'm a monster. Right now, I might be here chewing the cud, peaceful as a cow. But sometimes, a great fog comes over my mind, and I want nothing more than to sink my claws into flesh. Of course, I've kept the bloodthirst at bay up till now, but it ain't been easy. And I know a couple of folks who've let themselves go.
But you have not, correct? You have shown me only kindness. There is no force in the world that can change that.
You sure say some funny things. And there's something about you. It's telling me you ain't a normal wretch. Well, you best be off now. Be wary of those folk from before. We're ravaging beasts to them. They'd shoot us quick as lightning, then cry self-defense.
I will keep that in mind. Farewell, and I hope you get the chance to apologize.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
So then, I am a demon. My sister! She was murdered! By... the one who killed her! I can't do it! I can't go on without her! My past is returning. I had a sister. She was my everything. And I was her.
All right, that's enough. Put your hands up and no one gets hurt.
Damn! This ain't no time for a stay at the Crowbar Hotel!
Last warning. You can turn yourself in or...
Why do the inhabitants of this town raise their arms so quickly in violence?
Who are you?
It makes me so cold. When I perpetuate it, when I am made a victim of it, when I see it.
You a preacher or something? Well, you're sermonizing to the wrong crowd. That sweet-faced mutt.
Miss, you gotta help me. Please, I ain't in the wrong. Everything I do to survive. To put a roof over my head, food on the table, and clothes on my back. Is it a crime to live?
No one's falling for them crocodile tears. Now get your lying, two-timing...
Why do you seek to harm others?
Seek to? Ma'am, I uphold the law. And if you insist on aiding criminals, I'll throw you behind bars too.
I would rather you not.
Then how about I shoot you, huh? Would you like that?
No. Bullets sting.
Stay back!
I said they sting.
Didn't he just shoot her?
What kind of witchcraft?
I hope you do not suffer. I am sorry.
Well, guess he's out of the picture now, huh? So, who do I have the pleasure of owing my freedom to?
I cannot answer. I have lost my memories. Tell me, do you know me?
What a strange woman. I ain't clapped eyes on someone like her all my born days. But boy, is she a force to be reckoned with.
Did you just say...
Oh, I sure do. Wouldn't claim to know all about you, but I know some.
Is that true?
Cross my heart and hope to die. Anyway, I ain't good at telling untruths. Gets me redder than a barrel of apples. They call you... Illganeau. Ain't no doubt about it. That's your name.
Illganeau.
Yep. And you likely don't remember me, but I'm Istar. Pleasure meeting you again.
Istar.
So, what's a nice guy like you doing in a louse-infested den like this? You got business here?
I was on my way to visit someone.
You don't say. Well, this place is packed with trigger-happy outlaws. It ain't safe for polite society. But I guess worrying about someone like yourself's bordering on disrespect, ain't it?
No, I appreciate your concern. You said you knew of me. Could you tell me more about myself? I have lost my past. All that remains is memories of an older sister. She was killed and I was crying and the tears were hot. It was like a black, heavy energy was eating away at me.
Ah, you're looking for vengeance.
Vengeance. Yes, that fits. This word fills a void.
All right. I'll help you get even. Don't have the heart to just leave you alone. Especially not after seeing that sad look in your baby blues.
I did not mean to.
You'll thank me later. I might look like a gutter rat, but I've got friends in high places. Now, you got somewhere you need to be, right? Let's get a move on. We can talk while we walk.
Yes. Over this way.
Ladies first, I insist. I don't know what kind of cave she crawled out of, but I can recognize a gem when I see one. And this one's got luster.
Did you hear something?
Other than the carrion flies a-buzzing and the bald vultures a-screeching? Nope. Just another beautiful day in Reveille. Now lead on, my fair lady. The quest must continue.
Yes. Please, follow me.
Guess I finally hit pay dirt. So, Illganeau, let me get this straight. You've plumb forgot your past, right?
Yes. I even lost my name.
So I guess you're an amnesiac.
Amnesiac?
Yeah, someone with amnesia. You know, you ding your head hard and disremember everything. Even the stuff about yourself.
I see. Yes. There is a good chance that I am an amnesiac.
To think the only piece of your life you held on to is the murder of your sister. That's real sad.
It is.
But we'll clear out this storm, okay? Once you get your vengeance, why, the sky will go back to being blue, the air will go back to being fresh, and you'll go back to breathing easy again.
You are very kind.
You give me too much credit. I'm just an honorable villain. No better or worse than your average human, I reckon. Now, I believe you said our destination was hereabouts?
Yes, I did. However,
Yep. I don't even see a shadow of a person. Aren't those...
it seems we've found them.
Illganeau, what do you think you're doing? We best cut dirt. Those are wretches. Don't just stand there staring. Hurry at the...
There is no cause for concern. They may appear monstrous, but at their core, they are good.
You lost me.
They will not hurt us. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, why hello, miss. Are you also a wretch?
She seems kinda different, don't she? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about her.
I spoke to a woman who told me the same thing. That I'm different. But how?
Hold on now. You can talk to wretches?
Yes.
Heavens above! Have I been hitting the sauce too hard or what? Sure, you ladies and gents have got plenty to chat about, so if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna wait over there.
He fled. We truly are demons.
I wonder about that. Them and us, we ain't too different.
Riches don't feel hunger no more, though. Mighty big convenience, in my opinion.
I am in need of guidance. Please, help me find myself. Who am I? What am I?
Miss, I wish I knew that for myself.
Well, I've been a wretch for a while now. Enough time to remember who I am, but as for you, I'm as lost as a sailboat without a sailor.
Now don't turn away so quick. It ain't much, but we do got something to tell you. Miss, you're dead. Oh, get it? You croaked. You kicked the bucket. You kissed the roach-ravaged dirt of Revel and, well, you didn't become no bride of the gods.
Instead, you ended up as corrupt flesh, wriggling in the dust, coughing out blood and prayers. Wretched, like the rest of us.
I'm dead? No, that is not...
No? Did you not just see that boy hoof it out of here? Even the most snaggly-toothed, wart-ridden, butt-ugly human wouldn't have made him run like that. Plus, our words don't reach nobody but us. We've lost our language, we've lost our memories. Heck, sometimes we even lose our very selves. If this ain't death or worse, I don't know what it is.
All right now, let's stop scaring her and backtrack a bit. Miss, it didn't look like you had any trouble conversing with that young fella from before, but even taking that into account, you're still likely dead.
Oh, can't you remember how it felt?
How what felt?
Death.
Steel against my throat. Cold. The cut. The blood. Warm, hot, burning. Then I died.
You poor soul.
Then, assuming you're the same as us, there should be something tying you to this world. Some kind of wish or grudge or regret. Am I wrong?
You speak true. I do feel bound to something in this world. My sister's murder. I seek vengeance. I think.
You think? Oh, you lost little ghosts.
Anyway, it makes sense. You become a wretch when you die with unfinished business. At least that's our understanding after talking to others of our kind.
Yep. I messed up real bad. It happened a long time ago, but the guilt's been as dadgum persistent as my shadow.
I ain't much different. See, I got a kid on the other side. Not being able to care for him, well, you can imagine how I feel. We might be dead, but we sure ain't resting in peace. Maybe that's why they call us wretches.
It must hurt to recall these memories. I'm sorry.
Apologizing to a demon? You're a funny one.
I was being sincere.
Look, another thing about wretches. Once you meet one, you can always find them again. Works even if you knew when they were alive.
Oh, you can feel them. Like wind running over your skin. Could even see your kinfolk again, if they have had the misfortune of becoming like us. Go on, give her a try.
I sense the two of you and the woman from before, but that is all.
Well, that means one of three things. Your family's alive, they passed, but peacefully, or they died a second death. Two of those options ain't bad, right? I'd take those odds. Anyway, if you ever decide to swing by these parts again, we'd be happy to keep you company. Take care of yourself till then. Here?
Wait. I have just one more question. If wretches are souls bound to this world by regret, what happens when those strings are cut?
Who knows? Never met anyone that's moved on.
Oh, but if the gods are as merciful as the church says, then I think they might swoop down and carry us off to our final home.
I see. I apologize for having taken up so much of your time. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I did not think we would speak for so long.
Nah, I was just enjoying the scenery and the smell of ripe garbage. So was everything fine?
Yes, they were very kind.
Discover anything of value?
I learned that I'm dead.
What? With those rosy cheeks?
It does not feel real to me either. But I have recollected fragments, sensations from when I died. There was a chill spreading over my heart and the burning edge of a blade. We also spoke of ties. We wretches all have something tethering us to this world.
And for you, that's your dear departed sister. Rest her soul. So what do you plan to do? Take revenge?
Yes. I see no other path forward. And I feel a force in me, compelling me, pushing me towards vengeance.
So now you remember the fact of your sister's death and sensations from your own. Anything else?
I can feel the memories. They are close, but unclear. Like shadows behind a curtain. Perhaps with time.
Yeah, let's hope. Hey, maybe you can talk to some of my associates. One of them might know something. Offer some information that'll get those memories jogging. Come on, I'll take you to them.
Thank you. You are very polite.
Not compared to you, I ain't. You're the most mild-mannered lady I ever had the pleasure to meet. I knew she weren't no average Jane, but the living dead? That's an ill omen if I ever seen one. But I won't turn down a sweet little puppet like her. And if she can talk to wretches, well, who's to say she can't get them to act in my play too? Finally, I see Lady Luck in the audience, and she's starting to bat her eyes my way. Almost there. This, ain't the best place to sightsee. Sorry about that.
Why do you apologize?
You're asking why? Look around. Everything's covered in dirt and vomit. And it's darker than the inside of a cow.
I suppose.
But where the big toads live, it ain't that different. Take the false fronts off them fancy houses, you might as well be in the slums. Sure, you can scrub at your skin and teeth and look real pretty, but the guts, the character underneath, you can't clean that out. Ain't that right, Illganeau?
I have not recollected enough of the world to confirm or deny your statement.
Right, on account of your amnesia. Never mind. You're better off not remembering. Memories of Reveille would just fester in your mind. Cut 'em out and leave 'em. That's what I say.
Well, look at what the cat dragged in.
Thought you'd be behind bars by now.
Guess y'all saw that hawk-eyed deputy take hold of me, huh? Well, I wriggled out of his 10-fingered talons real quick.
Who's that you got with you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
The answer to all our hopes and prayers. This young lady is gonna help us with work.
What?
You want to borrow assistance from little Miss Tenderfoot here?
Hey now, how many times do I have to say don't judge a book by its cover? Not that y'all read, but... Listen, didn't y'all borrow dough from Icy?
Yeah, and?
What if I said we could sweep that under the rug?
I'd say you ain't in your right mind.
Just you wait. You won't believe your eyes.
I'm sorry. You have not yet informed me of the situation.
Shoot, I'm sorry, Illganeau. In a nutshell, we're gonna take down the man who killed your sister. Come on. There's somewhere we need to be. I'll explain later.
Ishtar's got more lies leaping out of him than fleas off of mud. Just what is he trying to start?
Beats me. All I know is it ain't gonna end well. That damn lady killer.
Illganeau, you see those two in their fancy getup?
Yes. I was attacked by people in similar uniforms earlier.
Well, could this get any easier? Illganeau, at long last, the time for vengeance is at hand. We're traveling to the lair of the devil himself. Those sitting ducks right in front of us, they're the devil's minions. And you look more lost than a blind mouse without her whiskers. Listen, you ever hear about the Titans?
Perhaps. I recall the word.
So you know that they're the big roosters who run this roost, right? Well, one of them is named Ishilendrig. He's as dangerous as a pissed-off rattler. Spits as much venom as one, too. And he's so greedy, he'd rob every nest between here and the end of the world if he could. Well, he's been terrorizing this city for years. And I don't want to point fingers, but I think your sister...
He took her lap.
Yes. And that's precisely why you've got to take his. But we ain't going straight for the head. Ishilendrig can fight. And he's known for having the meanest pair of fangs. We attack from the other end. Pick off the underlings. Weaken him. Got it?
I do, but...
Listen, baby sister. You and I, we can do whatever we put our minds to. We're free as birds. We can fly anywhere we please, and it'll be clear skies the whole way. I would know. Come on now. That face of yours alone is enough to make it rain. It'll be fine, 'cause we'll be together forever.
A force is holding me back.
Illganeau, look at me. You can't afford to turn back, here?
I hear you.
Good. Now there may be those pesky memories shackling you to this cramped, stinking, bloody cell of a world. But vengeance, that's the key that will give you freedom.
You are right. I must not waver. I wish to speak with you.
Who the hell are you?
How'd you get in here?
I am sorry I hurt your friends, but I was at a loss. Even now, I do not know which path to take. Maybe you can tell me. Am I supposed to kill you?
She's crazy!
Try anything funny, and I'll put a bullet between your eyes.
I'm lost.
She's like a dream! This is all like a dream!
It's over.
I was watching the whole time. Couldn't tear my eyes away. Now, do me a favor and sit tight for a bit. Gotta go collect some proof. Beck. My, oh my. You may look as delicate as the butterfly in your hair, but you are as deadly as any plague this world's ever seen.
Yes.
What? Don't tell me you're bothered by this whole assassination business. Don't worry. Things will turn out all right. I promise.
How do you know?
Have you seen yourself? You are sincere, focused, powerful. You have your love for your sister acting as the wind beneath your wings. And love is the most powerful force in the world, Illganeau. Ain't nothing can hold you down. You and I, we'll get our vengeance. Then, finally, I will have what I deserve.
Are you also shackled by memories?
You could say that. I want to be a titan. I want to be larger than life. Grow so big I can snap these shackles like twigs and run wild, crushing everything in my wake. This is how it's gonna work. You kill Zecilwenshe and get your vengeance. I step into his empty shoes and rise to the top. Win-win situation, way I see it.
I do not see it so clearly.
Really? Well, it's clearer than day to me. These spectacles ain't just for show, you know. Quit worrying. Just follow old Istar, and I'll show you the way. We've been stepped on long enough. Now, it's our turn to trample over creation and crush every last damn thing under our boots. I am not to blame. If you want to blame someone, blame fate. She's the meanest card dealer there ever was. I came into this world crooked, gripping only the dead man's hand. I never knew tenderness, never had friends. Sometimes, heck, I think I don't even got a heart. When I was young, my parents left me and my sister. Went riding off to nowhere. The neighbors saw but went on with their lives, pretending not to notice. They sure didn't care. It was just us kids, alone in the world. You think I had a chance at growing into an honest adult? That any kind of decent future was left to me? Reveal's a dump, filled with refuse that no one wants, no one needs. I would collapse in the street, and rich folks in their shiny shoes would step over me, like I was a puddle of mud. That's me, Mud Puddle Istar. Explains why I felt comfortable doing all manner of dirty work. There was nothing I wouldn't sink my hands into, with the exception of murder, of course. But other than that, I couldn't afford to be picky. My sister needed me. When I got a little older, I found that there was one game I was real good at playing. The game of love. I got a face that turns heads and breaks hearts. It was the only thing of value my parents left me, and I used it as bait. You wouldn't believe how many fools I caught. Hook, line, and sinker. Once I reeled them in, I would murmur real low, sweeten them up with words. I love you. You're the only one. I would run my fingers over their hands, up their arms, gentle as you please. Then, come morning, I'd take everything, leave my catch gutted. Back then, I was the very definition of success. Heck, after a good haul, I could run out spurred on for weeks on end. Boy, I wish those golden days could have lasted forever. I might have even enjoyed myself once in a while. But, well, you know how it goes. People take what they can get from you. And once they clean out even the dust from your coffers, they leave you. Guess maybe it was about time I got a taste of my own medicine. One day, I left my cash with old Skinny Fingers, a man I thought I could trust. But he took it and he ran. By the time I found him, he was a stone-cold, stone-broke corpse. Still, I wasn't down and out yet. No siree. I just needed one big catch to turn things around. I got close several times, too. But the Titans keep a tight grip on their dust bowl. I had to dig into dirtier and dirtier jobs. I built a castle out of grime, and it just kept getting larger and larger. Until it all crumbled on that cursed night. Damn it, Illganeau. I'd had a bad day. Clerk caught me pinching food and gave me a beating. He even tried to report me to the sheriff. My fuse was running short. So when my sister confronted me, I said some things I regret, but I didn't mean to kill her. I know I'm just a poor devil that feeds on falsehoods and rotten words, but I ain't lying now. Her smile haunts me when I close my eyes. Her fragrance still lingers on the breeze. 'Cause I brought her life to an end. Afterwards, life kicked up a storm. I was just a sad piece of tumbleweed caught in the middle of a whirlwind. It didn't matter what I did. Everything fell through. Lady Luck didn't even want to look at me no more. Damn it! Damn you! Damn this whole world! I was out pilfering when the authorities found me. They put my face on posters and the newspapers, which meant my gig as a chiseler was up. And I didn't have the muscle for bounty hunting. Sometimes the other outlaws threw a few scraps my way, jobs no one wanted to take, either because they were too small or too foul. It was all I could do to keep from starving to death. Why did things have to turn out this way? Why? Things sunk so low that I thought I need to change things or just, you know, become food for the worms. In any case, I was done sitting around waiting. So I went to the Titans. Vincent, I couldn't, for obvious reasons. But I went to meet with Not and I Schillendrig. What in frozen hell was I expecting?
Go on, get out of here.
You ain't nothing but a filthy mongrel.
Can't get the high and mighty to come down off their thrones and mingle with the dogs. Well, y'all can just take your velvet robes and your silk gloves and shove them down your throats. You think I don't know what I am? I know, all right. I'm a mud puddle, a lying devil, a filthy mongrel, a breathing corpse. If you turn me over, you'll see all the stab wounds in my back. Yeah, I know. When I gave old Skinny Fingers the money, his eyes started shifting about. His lips twitched like he could barely stop from smiling. I know what my friends call me. The Lady Killer. They think it's funny. I can see how crooked I am. How far from the path I've strayed. But let me ask you something. Was it my fault that I was born poor? Was it my fault that I turned to crime? No. It's your fault. Every single one of you that balances this rotten system on your shoulders, every single one of you that has ever stepped on the poor or watched it happen, it's all your fault. was time for the tragic comedy of Istar to come to an end. I just needed to be caught stealing leftovers or maybe swindling a cat, and they'd throw me in the slammer for life. The end. That's how it should have panned out. But lo and behold, I met her. Now, let's take stock of the situation. I was at rock bottom, which meant the only way to go was up. This'll be the first and last time fate ever deals me a winning hand. Just need to play my cards right. Everything will be just fine. I know this game. I'm the lady killer. Illganeau. Long as I'm with you, Butterfly, I can soar to the summits. Glide at heights even the Titans can't reach. Never knew tenderness. Never had friends. And I think pride ain't nothing but empty air in your belly. There's just one thing I want. A future. A real future. Bright and shiny. One that can't be taken away. And out of everyone's reach but my own. Might seem like a pipe dream for a dirty dog like me. Folks have treated me like a sick stray all my life. And I haven't treated myself much better. But my dreams rise above that. My dreams are made of quintessence. And that's the purest substance in the universe. I always wanted to bring this system crashing down. But I was weak. Couldn't even put a dent in it. I had damn near given up. Until I met you.
Me?
I have ambition, and you have power. Neither is worth jack squat alone. But together, we can move worlds. We're the chosen ones, see?
If we are together, can we achieve both my vengeance and your aims?
Sure. Either way, we're gonna try. What have we got to lose? Thanks for cleaning up around here. The folks back at the slums will want to know what happened. Tell you what, I'm gonna trot back real quick. Give them the rundown. You can stay here. Stretch out your legs, relax a little.
There are people I would like to visit. Could I go see them?
Your wretch buddies?
Yes.
Assuming she really can speak wretch, is it a good idea to let her chew the fat with them? What if one of them rats me out? But then again, I shouldn't rub her the wrong way.
Should I stay?
Nah, go on. In fact, I got a cordial message for those friends of yours. Tell them we got big plans, Illganeau. And tell them that every last wretch who joins forces with us gets a chance at shedding their shackles.
All right.
Wonderful. I'll catch you later.
Tell me about your dreams.
Oh, I don't got any yet.
I'm determined to see our family happy forever. And that includes you, little Miss Mopey.
What should I do? Is anyone here?
Oh, back already, huh?
I smell blood. What have you done?
I did it to take vengeance.
Will killing be the thing that sets you free?
That is what I was led to believe.
Led? Miss, you might have lost your life, but you sure as hell still got your brains. Why don't you use them?
I'm sorry.
Hey now, are we in a position to be passing judgment?
Guess not.
You'll find your way. We all do. Eventually, that fog is gonna clear, and you're gonna discover what's tying you down. See, at first, I couldn't recollect nothing myself, but now, when I close my eyes, I see the face of my little one. It's a little blurry, but that's my crybaby, all right.
I hope you meet again one day.
I do too, but they might not like a monster knocking on their door.
Well, stop getting her hopes up.
Huh?
Listen, it's true your memories start returning with time. But there's a catch. You get your past back, but you trade in your humanity. Sometimes you come to, and you're in a nest of corpses. It's happened to me more than a couple of times.
That's when it hits you hardest.
We're demons.
Then as the days slip by, I too.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure. We never met someone like you, so can't really say what'll happen. In any case, you best get out there and seize life by the horns before the dark takes hold of you.
Just don't get done in.
Wretches can pass on.
Oh, we die all right.
And wretches who die, you don't ever hear about them coming back as some kind of super rich. Once you croak, that's it.
How chilling.
Sure, but which is the lesser of two evils? Disappearing or hanging on knowingly as bits and pieces of you slowly vanish on the inside?
We ain't keen on dying, but...
What?
Hey, you hurt? Not a scratch on ya. Well, thank your lucky stars.
What do I have to be thankful for?
Ah!
Are you Ashillendrick?
What are you trying to get at? And who do you think you are?
I am called Illganeau. Are you familiar with the name?
Not at all. But let me give you a friendly warning, Illganeau. Don't pull anything funny. Be a real shame if I had to carve that pretty name of yours into a tombstone.
Oh. But why?
I said no funny business.
Why? I was speaking to my friends about death and the end. I want vengeance. I feel a dry heat in my mind. Is this fury? Are you the enemy? Why won't you answer me?
What the hell is going on?
Are you evil? Or am I?
I don't know. Do I look like a confessional to you?
Am I guilty of sin?
I don't know. You could be a wolf in sheepskin or a lamb in wolfskin. It's all the same to me. All I know is I have orders to kill me a wretch. I'm gonna be clear with you. I don't have a clue who you are, and frankly, Spooky, I don't give a damn. The gods want you, dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Sinner, lift up thy face, for redemption is at hand. Ignite, trigger! Your wicked deeds shall melt away and leave only a sweet blessing. God's shadowed are thy names. Thy world teems with wickedness. We do not know repletion, for we are starved of thy love. Thus, divinity, thy name is ignorance. I shall be guardian to this forsaken world, and scorch away its bleakest filth.
Are you a guardian angel?
Well, I sure ain't yours, but I will purge those sins, come heaven or high water. Ignite, trigger, haven fire.
Huh. Heat. I'm burning. So this is what it is to burn. I remember.
That was a direct hit. How's she still standing?
You take lives. So did I. It seemed like the only path at the time.
Ignite, trigger, haven fire. She's real tough for a walking corpse. Ain't melting, ain't crumbling, heck, not even a whimper. I ain't never seen anybody like her, human or wretch. What are you?
I am still searching for myself. You know nothing. They were innocent folks, but we were speaking of terrible things. Things that made me shiver. He had a child. She made mistakes. Then you came in and shot them.
I'm about to lose my damn mind listening to you.
I only wanted conversation. Do you people speak with nothing but your guns?
Just shut your mouth. Got her straight between the eyes. Gonna be awful hard getting up with your brains on fire. What kind of unholy fire does it take to burn, you devil?
Perhaps I survived because I was chosen. That is what Istar said.
Chosen? By a god named Istar? Ha! Never heard that one before. Look at that sorry state you're in. Even if greater forces existed, which they don't, and if they were meddling, which they ain't, this sure ain't a blessing. This is divine retribution.
Retribution?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, what brought on these waterworks? You know Pa, Ma, and I adore you, right? Makes us happy just being around you. Shh. Don't cry. I'm here, okay? I've got you.
I want you to live. Please.
I hear you.
Retribution. Why does it ring so familiar? Retribution. Such a heavy word. Must I make retribution?
Eat this!
It is only proper that retribution follow vice.
Nothing's working!
But if I must make retribution, did I transgress in some way?
Questions! Can't you make up a half-witted opinion on your own? Out of bullets. Damn it! Best be to retreat, or I'll be pushing up daisies.
If you are a guardian angel, illuminate my path. Show me who I really am.
Back off, Spooky. I can't show you diddly squat. When I hit her in the head, she froze for 2 blinks. All right, it's do or die, Selena. Look, how am I supposed to be a guardian angel when I can't even protect myself? You want to find your place in this world? Find somebody who understands your sin.
Sin.
Well, this little cat fight has been real charming, but it's over now. Cause I ain't passing to the other side without my man. Lights out, beast!
Someone who understands my sins.
When I fired, I could have sworn. No. Calm yourself, Selena. Focus on getting back to the church. The abbess will want to hear about what happened.
Who could it be? Who knows sin like mine? What is this? A bullet.
It is indeed. Well, ain't that a lackluster greeting for a mystical bell? Though I suppose it makes sense, on account of half of you being on the other side of the veil.
Who are you?
The name's Fleauesse, Sweet Pea. And I might have some answers to your questions.
You have answers? You know who I am?
You don't need to look so surprised, Sweet Pea. Honestly, it would be odd for me not to know. The world is but a stage, whose plays I have watched many, many times. Now your tale is about a dear little girl with a special little heart. Tragedy strikes, and she's left wandering the world, half dead and half alive. That's what makes you different from all the other wretches, see?
I do not understand.
You'll catch up eventually.
My memories are gone. Have we met before?
Well, that depends. Would you say you've ever met the sky? I guess you wouldn't. Not in the conventional sense. It is rather hard to get in touch with. But that don't mean the sky ain't there. Why, the sky is everywhere. As am I.
Your meaning eludes me. Am I too slow?
You are the meekest little lamb I ever met. Entirely different from Selena. I'm talking to her right now, too. And your personalities are like sheep and wolf. How am I ever gonna get through to her? I sure don't know.
Who?
I'm sorry. I'm just chattering on about things that mean nothing to you, ain't I? You want to hear stories about yourself. Your human self.
Yes, please. Some things have come back to me. A pull of vengeance. Visions of my dead sister. And the name of her killer. Shillandrig.
Fascinating. Tell me, have you ever seen Shillandrig?
We're just met. Was Shillandrig not the woman who shot me?
You couldn't be farther from your mark, Sweet Pea.
Then no. I suppose I have not.
Yes, that's what I thought. Listen, I'll let you in on a secret. Shillandrig carries neither blades nor guns on his person. Now, you remember your death, don't you? You had your throat slit open and the breath stolen right out of you.
I did.
Shillandrig is a titan. He's powerful, and he's a brute. If he wanted you and your sister gone, he wouldn't just give you a little kiss on the throat. He'd swallow you whole, Sweet Pea. And nothing, not a bone, not even a speck of dust, would be left. But you're not too far off from your vengeance. I'd say you're actually getting rather hot. The one you're really looking for is hiding right there in your shadow. do love playing fortune teller. I turn your pretty head with riddles, and you choose what to believe.
May I ask a question?
You may, and I will answer it if I can.
When we, wretches, tie up all loose ends, what happens?
Nothing at all. When you go to sleep, does the world stop spinning? When you wake up, does the world start turning?
Then why am I here?
There's only one person in this whole universe who decides that, Sweet Pea, and that's you. Now, I have let my mouth run for far too long. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Yes. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. But listen, the truth's out there, and it's waiting to be unearthed. More often than not, though, things are buried for a reason.
Vengeance does not lie with Ishilindrig. Then who?
Please, stay away! Watch out!
Who took her? I do not know. I do not understand.
Well, if it ain't Istar's new partner in crime.
He just left. Went to go pick you up.
Understood.
Wait, let's talk. We heard you're after Ishilindrig.
How meek little mouse is gonna hunt down a strong, hungry snake, I sure as hell don't know.
Why have you grabbed hold of my arm?
That dog is good enough for you, but I ain't.
Well, we don't call him the lady killer for nothing. That hound's got his fangs sunk deep into her.
Your meaning eludes me.
I'm saying you should stop consorting with Istar. Stay here with us. You ain't got enough brains to fill shot glass between the two of you. Listen, Ishilindrig's already sent out his people.
They're promising to rain gold on the fella that catches you two. Well, let me tell you, this entire slum is parched for money, us included.
If you stay here, we won't sell you out. Ishtar's the only one that's got to go.
He's using it, you know. Once he's cleaned you out, he'll leave you like scraps for the vultures.
Does he mean to take my life?
Finally starting to catch on.
I've done some dirty things before, but I still wouldn't touch that filthy mutt with a 10-foot pole. Seems like you think real high of him. Don't you know how he got the name Lady Killer? One, on account of him being an ass-talking con man, real good at kissing women out of their life savings. Two, on account of him killing a woman. Now, Ishtar's got pudding for guts, and he ain't never shot a man. But, a few years back, he ripped open the throat of a girl who'd supported him for years.
But Istar is kind to me.
Well, he needs to treat his tools gentle.
Oh, if you don't believe us, talk to Istar. Ask him about the time he bit the hand that fed him. If it starts getting shifty, just say the name of the girl he killed.
You son of a gun. Just hearing it will make him shake in his boots. You say, Illganeau.
Oh, she was cut real bad. We had a hot summer that year, and the slum smelled like baked blood for days.
Istar killed me.
Are you some kind of witch?
Stop, you demon!
Istar. took it from me.
But you're not too far off from your vengeance. I'd say you're actually getting rather hot. The one you're really looking for is hiding right there in your shadow.
He stole my life.
We gotta get out of here! What is she?
Istar, are you my enemy?
The looks on their dumb faces were pure gold. She had Icy's goons giving up the ghost in 2 seconds flat. I got proof, too. These uniforms look familiar, boys? First the uniforms, then the crown. Gentlemen, you are looking at your next Titan.
All I see's a lily-livered lady killer.
We'll rub your eyes, and pretty soon you'll find yourself gazing at bona fide royalty. When Icy's dead, well, your debts will be as good as forgiven. Don't say I never look out for my friends.
Yeah, we'll hold you to that.
Would you look at them birds and feel that sunshine? Maybe this world ain't so ugly.
You, Ishtar?
Huh?
What he meant to say was, you the fool sparking rebellion against Mr. Ashillendrig?
Now, whatever are you talking about? I'm just a con man, of middling success, completely inconsequential. I'm talking...
Ain't no time for your talk. Too many brave little mice in this city trying to upset the natural order of things.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
Really? I'd bet my last bullet you're part of the Bunny and Baron crowd. Few of your kind get away with a couple of crimes, and the whole nest thinks they're invincible.
But once we trap the big two, y'all will go scurrying back to your holes soon enough.
Listen, friends, I'm saying you got me all wrong.
Wrong or not, it ain't gonna change what we're about to do to you.
When we're finished with you, you're gonna wish you'd settled for a comfy stone cell and a nice hay bed.
If you think I'm gonna bite the dust at your filthy boots, you've got another thing coming!
You're gonna have to run faster than that.
Ow, my arm! Come on now. You don't want to kill me? Please!
Relax, Chief. You ain't gonna die from one nip, Tom.
Ah!
Shucks. 2 nipped arms, though. Jury's out.
No, it ain't fair. My whole life, I was taken advantage of. And your boss, he built his castles off the backs of people like me. We watered his gardens with our blood, sweat, and tears. He may strut like a king, but he steals like a thief. He snatched that crown of his. But I earned it.
Crown won't do you much good if I shoot your skull clean off.
Don't do it! He's exploiting you! You know that. But me, I'm on your side. Please, I'm begging you. Don't do it! Illganeau?
He is not for you to kill.
Oh, we've heard about you.
You and your demonic powers.
I am on a search. The seer said the enemy was hiding in my shadow. If you hinder me, I cannot guarantee your safety. Is Shilindrig my enemy?
Well, if he weren't, he is now.
You got it coming to you, you filthy demon!
I am lost. I think I see a path, but will it lead me home? Can you not show me?
Never seen magic like this before. What kind of creature is she?
I do not know. But I can tell you, this is not magic.
Ah!
What level of hell did you crawl out of? You won't ever bring down this Shilindrig here. You want to be a Titan in your...
Sweet dreams.
Ah!
Well, well. I can hardly believe it. I plumb forgot. I've got a butterfly from heaven fluttering above my head. Thank you. With you around, there ain't nothing that... Illganeau?
Let me ask you, Istar. Are you my enemy?
You take a hit to the head or something? We're...
Did you take my life? Answer me. Did you not urge me on a path of vengeance?
No, this is all a misunderstanding. I am your friend, Illganeau. I care about you.
Then look at me, Istar. I can no longer contain myself.
Why? Why can't my life turn into something worth living? No, I can't die here. Not without ever having known the true sweetness of life. I'm gonna be a Titan if it's the last thing I do. Ain't no one gonna take from me again!
Well, well.
That Istar?
Never thought I'd say this, but I sure am happy to see your pretty mugs. Listen, I am this close to being shoved off this mortal coil. That woman is out to kill me. I think she's confused. She's been consorting with some shady folk, and one of them must have fed her lies about me. I just need to wait it out, let her calm down, and talk some reason into her. But that ain't the end of our problems. Shilindrig's men know what I look like, and they are hot on my trail. I need y'all to hide me. Not for long, just enough time to lick my wounds.
You can talk pretty good, Istar. What you need to do is shut up and think.
Huh? What?
We're the ones who ratted you out that Shilindrig, you numbskull.
Earned us a pretty penny, too. Guess we ought to thank you for that.
But why?
Why? Hell, why are you even here on this earth?
You can't steal, you can't kill, And even though you got that pretty face, you can't cheat. I could find more uses for a sack of snail turds than I could for you.
Aw, don't be too hard on him. He's worth something now. Istar, if you only knew how much money he's offering for your corpse. And what do you think you're doing?
Princess, we're in the middle of something.
I may have been killed by Istar.
I'm telling you, that ain't...
What'd you just say?
Istar may be my enemy.
Hey, she making any sense to you?
Earlier, you told me Istar killed Illganeau. That's me. I am Illganeau.
Istar, you sure did right in picking up this girl. She might be the dumbest one yet.
Why do you laugh?
Listen here. Yeah, this dog killed a woman, and yeah, her name was Illganeau. Her body was left rotting in that alley for days. I've seen it, and you know what? She didn't look a thing like you.
No.
You poor, dumb little thing. Ishtar weren't the son of a dog that cut you.
Then who am I?
Sweetie, you ain't puzzled that out yet?
Who could I be?
You're nobody.
We deserve to be happy. I thought that, even as a young girl. Pa was gentle. He seldom spoke, but he would sit by me when I needed him, with his big hand on my head, smelling of warmth and aftershave. Sometimes, when we were alone, he'd lean down with a twinkle in his eye. "Don't tell Ma," he'd say, and slip a piece of candy into my pocket. We'd share a quiet laugh. Ma was kind. She always smiled and sang. When she moved, it was like light followed her around the room. I was gloomy, very different from Ma. But she liked to lean over, brush the hair out of my face and say, "I am so proud that you are my daughter." We'd share a tight hug. Then there was my sister. I thought she was the best sister in the world. When I was growing and the pangs of sadness shot through me, I would pad into her sunny room for love and protection.
Tell me about your dreams.
Oh, I don't got any yet.
I'm determined to see our family happy forever. And that includes you, little Miss Mopey.
She would say that, then laugh. She was the one who took after Ma. I took after Pa in some ways. I was reserved like him. But Pa was intelligent while I had nothing. My sister was warm and bright and healthy. She radiated energy, and I was just a plain little dandelion drinking in her light. See, I was born with a weak heart. I came down with frequent fevers, and it worried my family. Got to the point where I started to believe that things would have been better if I'd never been born. I cried often.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, what brought on these waterworks? You know Pa, Ma, and I adore you, right? Makes us happy just being around you. Shh. Don't cry. I'm here, okay? I've got you.
My sister could always calm me down when I was having one of my fits. Being with her was like dozing in warm sunshine. And she shone over all of Revale. My sister was born with mysterious abilities. Neither Pa nor Ma had even an ounce of magic running through their veins. So I thought my sister's powers were a gift from the heavens. She could read minds. She illuminated the dreams of every man, woman, and child in Revale. And she was always ready with an encouraging word or a helping hand, turning a wish into reality. You are the answer to everyone's prayers.
That's an exaggeration if I ever heard one. Anyway, my gifts are your gifts.
What? That makes no sense.
Of course it does. We're sisters, ain't we?
As she spoke, a shadow crept into her voice. I didn't learn this till later, but she was born with a magic that should have been mine. The doctor said if that magic had been left to me, I would have come into this world a healthy baby with a normal working heart. My sister had apparently known for a while, and the entire time, the guilt had been eating away at her.
I tried to tell you so many times, but I could never find the courage. I'm sorry.
When she finally confessed to me, I just smiled at her. I bet I looked more like her than I ever did in my life. Hush, don't be sorry. Pa, Ma, and I all adore you. That was the truth of it. And I was happy with how things were. There was a way my sister could transfer the magic back to me. She wanted to, but I wouldn't let her. I had heard it would ruin her health. And either way, we already had our roles. When I told her that, my sister wept. That got Ma started and she cried for an entire day. Pa tried to keep a stiff upper lip, but his eyes weren't dry for very long either. I leaked a little, but for the most part I was beaming, happy as a bluebird. We were family, and that was enough.
Thank you. You know, we really are two peas in a pod.
Yeah, together forever. Time passed. We grew up. And finally, I found my calling.
This is gorgeous! Why, you're so handy you can embroider a whole tapestry for the Titans themselves. I really am proud to have you for a sister.
That's an exaggeration if I ever heard one. Well, I did have deft fingers. I could knit, sew, embroider, and I enjoyed making clothes. And my dream, I told my family, was to own a dressmaker's shop. Well, said Ma, I'm good at waiting on customers. Well, said Pa, I can keep the books. And if you're looking for a model, said my sister laughing, what better person than me? I cried. For the first time in my life, I shed tears of joy. It should have been smooth sailing till the end of our days. So why? Why did this happen? Am I a fool for asking? Justice is blind and the world is senseless. Maybe it's as simple as that. In Revale, people die. Violent deaths. To pass on quietly is a rare blessing. Now, I thought we were blessed. But I was wrong. Please, stay away! Watch out! We were out shopping when a crazed man with a knife charged us like a bull on fire. First, he stabbed Pa. Then he cut Ma. then my sister, then me. It all happened so quickly I didn't even think to scream. There was just the cold metal slipping through my flesh. I could feel it even now. The man stood over me, the sun spilling around his shoulders, reddening his ears and shadowing his face. His laughter rushed out, frenzied, uncontrolled, like water burst from a dam. Then he turned and left, and all that remained was the torn-up bodies of my family.
Hey, look at me. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm scared.
We lay face down in the dust. My cheeks were wet. Could have been tears, could have been blood. It was too hard to tell.
What did happen? Bad things do, but...
She told me that not all hope was lost. If my sister used her powers, one person could be saved.
Pa is gone. Ma too. But you and I...
Funny how she thought there was even a choice, when the truth of the matter was only one of us was worthy of surviving this mess.
I want you to live. Please.
She needed to keep shining, for reveal. She had things I did not have. She could help people I could not help. There's no two ways about it. She should have been the one to live.
I hear you.
She smiled.
My beautiful baby sister. I love you.
A light wafted up from her body. It paused, pulsing gently in the hot air. Then it disappeared into me. No. She was always ready with an encouraging word or a helping hand, turning wish into reality, and unearthed the treacherous seed in me, hoping to live.
Stop! I don't want this. You thought wrong. This is a mistake. Please. I never wished for life.
But she knew that was a lie.
You've done more than enough. Take your heart back.
Finally, I remember. I bit my lips until they foamed with blood. I clenched my fists until they dripped red, and lost, alone in that sea, I had a revelation. My sister, she was murdered. By me. I'm the one who killed her. I can't do it. I can't go on without her. I found it. The root of evil.
What's happening?
Monster!
It was me. The enemy I sought was me. The answers were there. But I shut my eyes, covered my ears, bit my tongue. I maimed myself so I couldn't walk.
She's talking crazy! We gotta get out of here!
Wait a second. What about Istar? We need his head if we want that cash.
You have dung for brains. How are you gonna collect that money when you're dead?
That way, other folks would have to lead me. I could follow their words like a pup on a leash. And I'd never have to make another choice again.
You little...
All I wanted was to live my life. I had joy and purpose. Then this world ripped everything from me.
Get back! Or we'll...
Am I wrong? This unconcern for human life stole my family. And my self-serving heart stole my sister. So this is sadness. But where lies its source? In my foolishness? In the deaths of my family? In this body patched from nightmares? Or is it from all of the above?
When will this end?
Detestable. This whole world.
I'm done with this crap!
Yeah.
My leg! I can't run no more. Well, if a shootout's what you want, it's what you'll get.
It wasn't supposed to end like this.
Yes. It seems we are in agreement there. It was not supposed to end like this. I was supposed to have my own shop. My smiles would have lit the place up. Customers would have loved her. They would have returned just to chat. Pa would have kept us secure. I'm not so good with numbers. He would have taught me. Us sisters would have been nestled away in the back of the shop. I would have made many dresses for my sister. I wanted to see her in a silk twill dress, a floral calico, a satin evening gown. But now I never will. We were a happy family of good, simple people. We did not deserve to die. It was not supposed to end like this. So why did it? Tell me!
Please, you've got to stop.
You're right. It was our fault. Please forgive us.
Detestable. You and I, we're like ticks hanging off the back of this world. Once we disappear, her veil will be that much cleaner.
No! No! Don't kill me! Please!
It wasn't us! We didn't kill your family!
We will meet again.
Hurts like hell.
Why?
Good question. What am I doing? Shielding these backstabbing brutes. Not that it matters. It's over for me.
Now's our chance!
Go! Go!
Istar.
I came all this way, but my fancy Titan castle is still a distant dream. Well, I guess it ain't for a mutt to live like a purebreed. Time for this old dog to get put down, ain't it?
Why did you call me Illganeau?
What? Oh. I wonder.
Who is Illganeau, really?
My baby sister. She was a little gold nugget born into all this muck. Hey, I ever tell you how I got into the con business? It was to keep her alive. I lied and I stole and, well, all this other stuff that ain't fit for your ears. All for Illganeau. Of course, I kept that filthy side of me hid away. For years. Until a woman squealed. Illganeau was upset, to put it lightly. Said she don't want to live on dirty money no more. And I don't know, in my fear and shame, I told her she could go on and die. I knew those words were poison before they even left my lips. When she found out what I was up to, that I might hang for my crimes, it was too much for her to bear. So she slit her throat in protest, right in front of me. She didn't look nothing like you, but... Now why are you pulling that face? I can't tell what's softer. Your brains or your heart. You know I was cheating you. You knew from the start, didn't you? I ain't the con man I once was. I don't know what kind of cave she crawled out of, but I can recognize a gem when I see one. And this one's got luster.
Did you hear something?
Assuming she really can speak rich, is it a good idea to let her chew the fat with them? What if one of them rats me out? But then again, I shouldn't rub her the wrong way.
Should I stay? Yes. I heard you.
Well, I figured as much. Don't you go raining from those baby blues on my behalf. I'm just a dog that was slobbering after power. It's getting dark. I can't see a thing. So what are you gonna do from here on out?
I do not know. Die, I suppose.
Die? But Butterfly, I'm already doing that. No fun in treading the same path, is there? How about you oblige me with one last request instead? Clean up Reveille before wading through all this to-be or not-to-be crap. Listen, we can drop dead whenever. We ain't nothing but a couple of flies on the dung heap. You need to go straight to the source. Crush Ishillendrig.
Why Ishillendrig?
I don't want to blame everything on him. But if Ishillendrig weren't around, well, I wouldn't have been struggling to put food on the table. None of the folks in the slums would have needed to kill and steal to survive. You called this world detestable. Then change it. You have powers rivaling the gods. Use them. With enough force, even the blackest coal turns to diamond. Please. I was always too low down to reach my dreams. But you...
Istar,
Well, I can't believe it. You were alive? Listen, I need to tell you, I didn't ever want you to die. That was my biggest lie, Illganeau. You were my one and only.
goodbye. We will meet again. My dearest sister. I'm sorry. I promise I will take vengeance on myself If not for your sake, then for my own. But first, I must avenge Ma and Pa and every family that has suffered on this land. Until then, I will not return to my old self. Here stands Illganeau. She and I will bear witness to the destruction of this world.